Everybody, I'm Shade and welcome back to Become a Legend. Now, before we get into the action for this episode, we do need to go over something because one of you guys asked, was it a perfect hat-trick in the Europa League match against Sporting last episode? And I was like, I don't know, let's take a look. So the first goal, header. The second goal, taking it around the goalkeeper and finishing with the left foot. And the third and final goal, right-footed finish. I can't believe I didn't even notice. That is so awesome. A perfect hat-trick in the Europa League matches. Thank you to the person that commented. It's always been a kind of a hidden goal of mine. It's very, very cool, let alone in the Europa League as well. But anyway, we go from attentive viewers to the action for this episode, and as you can see, we are number 2 now behind Chelsea because of that loss against Liverpool at the end of last episode. But Cole will get a chance to show what he's got because the very first match of this episode is against none other than the number 1 currently, Chelsea. And what do you think of those Chelsea kits? I think they look pretty good, even without the sponsorship like the Adidas and the Samsung logo. I think the person that from the video I used, I think he done a pretty good job. But the very first shot in this game was such an annoying game because so each of the teams have now a shot, and Mangala apparently is at Chelsea now, and he was just an annoyance to Cole of the entire game. But Cole gets the ball here, he dribbles past Felipe Luis, I think, and then he just completely mocks Mangala. I think it's actually him. He's been such an annoyance for Cole the entire game, but now Cole has scored a beautiful individual goal there, and we need to see the replay of that because I was trying to, when you double tap sprint, I was trying to nutmeg him, but it ended up being kind of like a run around, and it was just it looked very, very neat. And Mangala, I don't know, I was gonna say 1-0 to Cole against Mangala, but it's probably like, I don't know, like 3-1 to Mangala because he was just stopping everything Cole was doing the entire game. But Chelsea do go back in this game with the big man himself, Diego Costa. This guy, he just looks so big. You always favored him to win that header from the cross by Willian, and Willian, great dribbling as well. He's already become one of my favorites. I was a little doubtful of him when he joined Chelsea, but he's definitely showed that he's got quality bags of talent. But Cole is subbed in the 80th minute, and the match only ends 1-1. And I guess in the end it does help both teams, but a big match, and Cole could not do more, and 6.5 is the lowest rating we've ever had, I think, in a game where we scored a goal. So it just goes to show that it was a very tough game. But look at this is how it changes. That 1-1 result, now we are number 3 because United have now proposed themselves to the number 2 spot, and now we go into the Europa League. However, and this is against AZ, I believe people call this team. Of course I know the Dutch team, but I think that's how they say it as opposed to AZ or whatever. But it is an away game, Europa League. Cole only has played 1 or 2 games in Europa League so far, and that is another goal in the Europa League. A beautiful volley from the team move there, and Cole apparently is having a very good game, very good time in the Europa League. Who knows, if he stays long enough with Arsenal, maybe he'll play in the Champions League as well. But teammate steals the ball there, a long ball for Cole here, and sweaty goal, anyone? Why not? And Cole passes it across the ground to the teammate Walcott. Walcott playing as striker, as apparently just like he's done in real life, just as a few weeks ago when he returned from injury and scored quite a few goals, especially in his last game. He scored an absolute beauty in his last game. But anyway, 8.0 match rating for Cole for the man of the match against this AZ game. And now before the next match, Aaron Ramsey, the guy that was actually subbed for Cole when Cole was taken off, says that Cole is the key man. Cole quickly setting himself amongst his teammates. But this match is a crucial one. We are back in the BPL after the Europa League match, and it is against Everton, and we need to make those points up now before it's too late, before we fall off too low on the table. And this Everton match should be a W. I always wanted to say that. But anyway, the first match, kickoff glitch, almost works out. Cole cannot beat the goalkeeper there, but the teammate steals the ball there. A long ball to Cole. Cole is in, he's being closed down, so then a Ronaldo chop fools everyone, but unfortunately that is one of the worst shots I've seen from Cole. Even though it's a left-footed, but what is up with that left foot? That was just an awful attempt at goal, but they keep going. Cole with the run. Cole, another one. He's in now, but he's being closed down again. And another skill moves, breaks some ankles, but unfortunately he also misses the goal in the meantime. So 2 skill moves, very, very flashy play, but the only thing lacking is the finish. And now the second half begins, and they just need a goal, and Arsenal goes on the pressure. They steal the ball right from kickoff, and the long ball for Cole comes. Keeper comes out, Cole dribbles past him, and then he finishes it in the empty net. And it only takes 1 second, it only takes one pass for the key man to be away, and everything that they tried to do in the first half and it wouldn't come off, it just cancelled out because of this beautiful goal in the second half. But now a long ball, Cole still has stamina, so he has the pace. He tries to turn everybody looking for a pass, but just check out how much space he has there in time. So he's like, why not just take the shot? And he actually gets himself the second goal in this match. I don't know what that marking was all about. They were too concerned about a potentially dangerous pass that they completely forgot that Cole is on the ball, and Cole fancies the shot every time. So 2 goals for Cole, 2 goals for Arsenal in this Everton match. And I'm pretty sure that now the 3 points are pretty much guaranteed. But first of all, I don't know what Felipe Melo is doing there to begin with. He's a CDM, but he's more forward than the striker, and he wins the ball from a very, very poor judgment by the defender, and he actually scores the 3rd goal for Arsenal. And now Cole from the long ball, he is on a hat-trick. Can he get it? He takes the shot at the near post, but the pressure on him makes the shot be a little too weak. And unfortunately, he gets taken off in the 74th minute before he can complete his hat-trick. And we are working, however. That ability is almost ready, so maybe in the future, pressure shots like that will go in. But then they score another one with, I think that was Jack Wilshere. Correct me if I'm wrong. But the end of the match, 8.0 match for rating for Cole and 4-0. But now we are number 2. Chelsea goes behind. Look at that turnaround. That is why I love the BPL. It's so tight and so unpredictable. Man United, are now number 1. Chelsea number 3, and Arsenal number 2. But now this will be the second leg in the Europa League against AZ. And first leg, pretty comfortable, 2-0, only 2-0. But it was a very comfortable match, and it was an away match, and this one is the home game, and the first opportunity belongs to Arsenal. Long ball to Cole and the left-footed finish, similar to the ones that he scored before, and just like that, he's put Arsenal 1-0 ahead. And look at this one. Look at Felipe Melo. Very, very good to keep the ball off, because Cole was on the middle of the pitch. He had to run all the way forward. Felipe Melo, very good. What's that? I forget what the player mold is called when their pretty much goal is to hold the ball and wait for a teammate. But check this one out. After it is 2-0, Cole plays the perfect 1-2 with Jack Wilshere, and Jack Wilshere, instead of passing the ball back to Cole, he actually takes the shot himself, and via a deflection, he actually gets himself a goal. Cole was on a hat-trick, but Jack Wilshere didn't care, and he didn't want Cole to get a hat-trick apparently, but he cannot stop him because he does get a hat-trick in this one. And you're probably noticing that I'm not even showing you the replays. The reason for that is just too many goals in this one. Cole already has completed his hat-trick. Jack Wilshere has 1 goal, and maybe they're not even done. But of course, Cole got his hat-trick, so he's gonna get you know, some appreciation from the teammates and from his own fans. But unfortunately for the AZ goalkeeper, he is pretty much livid. You almost feel sorry for the poor guy. But on the other end, Cole is in ecstasy because he just completed another hat-trick, and only his 3rd appearance, I'm gonna just take a guess, in the Europa League. And another over top through ball, and Cole is away. He scores his 4th goal there under the pressure and everything, and he still finds it at a very, very beautiful shot. But this was just a too easy of a fixture. It's only now we are through to the quarterfinals, and we're about to see, after we see the man of the match. And guess who that is gonna be? We're gonna see the next opponents in the Europa League, and 9.0 solid rating for Cole. And this match is over, but now we're gonna see the other teams that have advanced in the Europa League to the quarterfinals, and those teams are Roma, Spurs, Arsenal, of course, Olympique Lyon, Malaga, Dordrecht, who beat Everton, I don't even know who they are, and Juventus and Real Sociedad. And now we're gonna see the draws for the quarterfinals in the Europa League, and these are them: Arsenal, Dordrecht, Real Sociedad, Malaga, Juventus, Spurs, and Roma, Olympique Lyon. Now, I don't know who Dordrecht are. I don't think that's a fictitious name. I think it's just a club that I don't know about. Maybe you guys can let me know who that is. But it looking to be quite an easy fixture in the quarterfinals, so maybe even more drastic than 7-0 over 2 legs like we beat AZ. But hope you guys enjoyed this episode. This is the end. Leave this video a like if you did. I've been Shay. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.